to Vilts Comics and More. I'm Alex. Special shout out to Burger King. Excellent food, excellent service. And yes, I did wash my hands. Whole reason for that, anytime you guys eat or anything, just a friendly reminder, always wash your hands before you touch your comics, because the grease, horrible on comics. Don't ruin your comics that way. So, speaking of comics, today, I'm kind of going to do something a little bit different, kind of like my own little version of a countdown type thing. I'm going to recently there's been a lot of villains who have gone good, but which one of them are actually going to stay good? I'm going to review some of those comics here and just a second, and just to kind of give you an idea of the villains I'm talking about, I'm going to be going over people like Kingpin, Dr. Doom, Doc Ock, Magneto, just different people like that who have, it's just kind of been collecting up of all the villains that have been turning so-called good. So let me know in the comments below which ones you think are going to stay good, or which ones you think are just kind of doing it for a show. I'll give you my personal opinion here in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here are some of the ones that I will be going over for the bad guys staying good. And also be sure to stay tuned for something a little special, a little bit backwards afterwards. So here we go at number one now. Infamous Iron Man, The Rise of Doom. So ever since the events of Civil War #2, Dr. Doom has taken upon himself to become the new Iron Man. But not everybody agrees with his good ways or his change of heart. Nevertheless, Doom is determined to convince everybody that he has gone straight. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Dr. Doom is going to be one of the ones to stay good, or do you think that he's going to eventually go back to being evil? Supposedly, after the events of the newest Secret Wars, he has kind of had a revelation. Like, he knows that he can be God, and he failed at being God, so essentially, he knows he can, but he'll fail, so, he can't be God. So, anyway, now he tries to be the hero. I personally believe that so far, so good. But anything can change, right? We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds for the infamous Iron Man. Next up, we got X-Men Blue #2. And I swear I'm not timing it like this. But anyway, X-Men Blue #2 features Magneto's explanation for becoming good, so to speak. So basically, Magneto comes to the young X-Men from the past and gets them to join his ranks. Now, obviously, there have been several X-Men Blue out, and several reasons why to either A, believe him, or B, not believe him. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Magneto so far. Obviously, he's still trying to just accomplish his dream of having a world where mutants can live free, although he still kind of shares the opposite vision of Charles Xavier. Although he seems to be pretty sincere, he's treating everybody pretty well. But let me know if you guys want me to do a full X-Men Blue video sometime, and let me know what you guys, if there are any major X-Men fans, let me know what you guys think of Magneto so far. As far as Magneto goes, I kind of am on That one I'm on the fence about. It, to me, could go either way, or, like I said, there have been several X-Men out, so maybe it's already known now. I don't really want to give any spoilers, but again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next up, we got Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. Now, of course, Loki is not actually Sorcerer Supreme any longer. That storyline has already kind of come and gone, as well as with the X-Men Blue, just because there have been several storylines so far. But with Loki, he didn't really have a whole big storyline. He crossed over with a few people, such as Spider-Man, and also he had a crossover with Squirrel Girl as well. So his story has been building pretty fairly well across the Marvel universe. But regardless of him being Sorcerer Supreme anymore or not, what do you guys think about his honest, his honesty? I mean, he is the god of tricks, after all. But he seems to have gotten the title of Sorcerer Supreme because he feels like he's doing good by paying for everyone's magic, and he also is somehow teaching Doctor Strange some kind of lesson. Do you guys think that Loki is really trying to be good, or do you think that he has alternative motives behind all this? I guess for me, this is another one that's kind of hard to tell, seeing as he is the god of tricks, but I don't know. It seems like he's going out of his way an awful lot just to kind of prove a point. So maybe he has turned over a new leaf. Next up, we got Daredevil. Now, I have to say, with Mayor Fisk becoming, Wilson Fisk becoming the mayor, I sort of believe Doctor Doom has become good. Maybe even Loki, more than I believe that Wilson Fisk has actually turned over a new leaf. Just because he is still really shady, just with working the underground. He's working with Hammerhead, trying to pull all sorts of different strings, trying to work in the shadows, and I don't know. He seems really, really shady, just as shady as he's ever seen before when he was the Kingpin. Also, he's basically taking everything that Matt Murdock had fought so hard for in court so that different superheroes can actually testify in court to lock villains away up for good. And now he has sent arrest warrants for every vigilante out there. So to me, this is more like a civil war without the actual registration act, and he's just skipped right for locking him up. So to me, he's still pretty shady. He's even trying to keep Matt Murdock busy so that he can't snoop around Fisk too much. So I don't know. To me, Fisk is just way too shady. Even if he has become mayor to make New York City better, he's still just as shady as ever to me. Next up, we got Jessica Jones, Return of the Purple Man. So, the Purple Man, if you guys didn't know, he pretty much broke Jessica Jones before she was even part of the Avengers. She had pink hair, she had a white suit, she would fly, she had super strength, stuff like that. But then he got into her head, Kilgrave got into her head, and that's his power. his power is to manipulate people. And they have a long history of manipulation. He even resorts to taking Carol Danvers' mind over and just basically getting her to try to talk to Jessica Jones. And all this time for Kilgrave to make everybody harm themselves, to kill each other and everything, it was all just to tell Jessica that he wants help and he will do whatever she says, which is the exact opposite of his power. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you think that he really wants her help. Or, I mean, there's really not much to say about his background here other than he's a manipulator. So I will leave that one up to you guys. Last but not least, we return to the Amazing Spider-Man number 800 for Doc Ock, the Superior Octopus. So he ends up saving Aunt May, Peter's Aunt May, and it's basically because of his because of when he was Spider-Man, or rather in Spider-Man's head, he still has feelings for his Aunt May, or for Peter's Aunt May. So he does have that sense of that he needs to protect her, and that sense of heroism that Peter Parker once had. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you think that it's just temporary, or if you think that it's he's actually, Peter Parker has actually had an influence on Doc Ock. So if you guys have stayed this long, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and also don't forget to hit the bell so you can get notified when I post a new video. So here we are at the last issue. This is actually a variant cover for the Despicable Deadpool, Deadpool Kills Cable, Part 1, Legacy. So basically, Deadpool is now being bad. Not that he was ever really that good to begin with, but he has joined the Avengers recently and everything. But now he's just up to his old bad self again. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that he'll stay bad? Or do you guys think that there's any hope for him turning good again, and maybe one day even rejoining up with the Avengers? So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.